what's up everybody? Welcome back to another NBA 2K21 video. I just got another build for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do, then hit a like. Hopefully you guys watched my video from yesterday because I just did create the most overpowered NBA 2K21 3-level scorer, and that is the build that I'm still grinding the badges for. So of course I gotta keep giving you guys build videos, but until I finish, we won't be able to get any gameplay. So I gotta go ahead and finish that build. I will be done by maybe tomorrow night, so we're gonna be late, all right? But I will be leaving that video down below in the pinned comments. So if you guys want to see that 3-level score, there you go, all right? But we're gonna go ahead and get into today's video, which is going to be a Stephen Curry build. Now I know shooting is kind of difficult for a lot of people around the community, right? Y'all know. Shooting is kind of difficult, and I want to help you guys the best way that I can. So I feel that this Stephen Curry build is by far one of the best builds that you can make that's going to be able to dribble, shoot, and he'll be able to play a little bit of defense, right? So we're gonna go ahead and get straight into it. If you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button. We are on the road to 100K, okay? If you guys would love to help your boy hit 100K, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and also make sure that that bell is ringing so you don't miss out on any of my videos. We're going to be dropping videos daily. Now we're going to go ahead and get into it. Now, of course, you guys can see our position is going to be the point guard position, okay? So this is where we're going to go ahead and make our Stephen Curry. We even put the jersey number, all right? So here we go. We're right-handed. All right, so the pie chart that I would not complain that you made would be this one right here, the half between yellow and green. Now, this is the only reason why I did not choose to do this, okay? Looking at the shooting, just look at the shooting. For the, not the red, well, the orange and green, or the yellow and green. Now, the yellow and green, the shooting, the highest you can get just off the pie chart would be an 87 from 3. Now, the chart that I chose was this one because you can get an 89 from 3, all right? So the shooting is just a little bit higher. We know with this pie chart that I chose with the majority green, you don't get Hall of Fame playmaking badges. You will get a lot of playmaking badges, but no Hall of Fame. And honestly, to me, I feel that's okay, all right? As long as we get the Hall of Fame shooting, because we know Curry can dribble, yes, but that boy a scooter, all right? That boy a shoulder, all right? So we're going to go ahead with our physical pie chart. I relied more on speed. We're going to be able to dribble. We're going to be able to create our own shot. We're going to be able to do everything. So speed is going to be the pie chart that I choose. So I'm going with the first one, all right? Now, when it comes to setting our potentials, I had to write everything down so I didn't mess up. But setting our potentials, we know Curry to be a dominant shooter, a excellent ball handler, little bit, he can play a little bit of defense. He's not guarding, you know, the crazies out there, but he can play a little bit of defense, and he can finish around the rim just a little bit. So for our close shot, we're going to go ahead and put that to a 76. For our driving layup, we're going to go ahead and max that out to a 77. That Steph Curry layup, I heard that it is really high arcing, and you might want to look at that if you're making this build, all right? All right, so now we're going to go ahead and get into our shooting. Now, when it comes to our shooting, we got to be dominant. You guys already know what time it is. Mid-range, 91, three-point, 89. Our free throw is going to be a 93, and our post-fade, even though we're not going to be post-fading, our post-fade is going to be maxed out at an 87, giving us 27 shooting badges. Now, do you need 27 badge upgrades for your shooting? No. Will we have them? Yes. You will have these shooting badges, and you're going to be excellent, all right? So just like what we did for the shooting, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for the playmaking and max out our playmaking, giving us 21 badge upgrades when it comes to our ball handling and playmaking ability. So you will end up with gold playmaking badges, but that is not horrible, okay? That is not horrible. You'll still have the floor general. You'll still have everything that you need, the dimers, the handles for days, everything. Now, when it comes to defense, we were sprinkling 48 onto the defense. So our interior defense, our perimeter defense is going to be a 74. Our lateral quickness is going to be a 73. And then we put our steals to a 79, as our defensive rebound is going to be a 63, giving us 5 defensive / rebounding badge upgrades. Now, I did not want to make a build and have you guys out here thinking that y'all was going to be legit and not have no defensive badges, okay? So I'm going to actually show you guys the badges that I would use now, like, you know, now that we've actually got the chance to play NBA 2K21. So just don't skip, just stick around for that, all right? So we're going to go ahead and finish this build by putting our body shape to defined. Now for the height. Now, I already know Steph Curry, he's about like 6'3". He's not, you know, 6'6" or whatever. But just on how people are making builds right now in NBA 2K21, I decided to just go 6'5". I'm trying to be dominant, okay? I'm trying to be dominant. I'm not trying to be the weakest link out there. So 6'5" is going to help us a little bit more on defense. You know, we're taller. We'll be able to be helpful to our team on the other side of the ball, okay? We just not going to just be out here just scoring. So 6'5" is where I went. And then for our weight, I did decide to go all the way down to 175, giving us that speed. Now, we know that Gym Rat badge is in NBA 2K21, so with that, we'll have a 91 speed. And with us being 99, we'll have a 95 speed at the end of the day, okay? We'll have at least a 95 speed. So that is really, really nice. But when you look at the, let's go ahead and do the weight. Now we got to go ahead and look at the wingspan. So I see that the ball handling is at an 82. Now, in my mind, I already know that it's already official. It's already set in stone that 85 ball handle is where you get those elite dribble moves that I know all of you guys want. So we're going to go ahead and put the wingspan to 78.8. Now, of course, when you start off, you will not be able to get those pro dribbles. This is going to be a build that you're going to low-key have to grind with, okay? But when you get to, 96, 97, you will have those dribble moves that you were waiting for. So I rather get those dribble moves at 96 or 97 compared to 99.9. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting to 99.9 thinking that I'm about to be this and that, and then I'm still disappointed. So 78.8 is going to be our wingspan. And now when it comes to your takeover, you can use the spot up shooter, but I really don't know why you would actually want to, especially if you're good at dribbling and creating your own shot. Pretty much the spot up shooter is just going to give you, you know, some great additions if you're spotting up. Now, if you're sitting in the corner with this build, then you might want to look at my Klay Thompson build that I've made. I will leave that link also down below in the pinned comments. Look at that build, okay? But for this build, you don't want just a plus 10. We're going to have like a 91-3 anyway. You don't want a plus 10 on your 3 or your mid-range. I would go with either shot creating or playmaking, honestly, okay? Honestly. But for this build, since we don't have Hall of Fame playmaking, we just got gold. I mean, you could do playmaking, but I'm thinking more of the shot creator. The shot creator is what I'm looking at right now, all right? So, of course, we get the boost in our mid-range. So, like, you know, we're going to get a boost in our shot, a little bit on our speed. Our ball handling is going to be up there. So, we're going to go ahead with the shot creating, bro. This thing is going to be lit, all right? So, of course, just like any other build in NBA 2K21, you got a playmaking shot creator. Now, I don't agree with why or like how they've just put a whole bunch of you guys all together in just the playmaking shot creator category, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have built your builds a lot different, but you're still registered as a playmaking shot creator, which is whatever, all right? So as you can see, the first person that we're shades of is Stephen Curry. I'll take it right there, all right? So now we're going to go ahead and test this build. I'm going to give you guys my opinion, my honest opinion on what badges I would equip if I was using this build at the park right here, right now, okay? So for our finishing, since the meter is a little harder for a lot of the community, majority of the community, I will go with consistent finisher. This is pretty much going to help us, and it's going to reduce the penalty for poorly released layups. We will be able to lay the ball up. Now, for you more experienced people, I would probably either use I would probably either use contact finisher if you're actually good at doing your layups. We can finish around the rim with this build. So contact finisher or relentless finisher. You will only get one. So I would use one of those. But for majority of the community that's probably watching this video, use consistent finisher. Now for our shooting badges. Actually, we're going to save those for last. Defensive badges, we're going to go ahead. We got 5. I would definitely go gold clamps and maybe silver intimidator. That by right here, that's all we really need. Now, if you're playing with a team, you don't really need to worry about, pick dodger, because you're going to probably be playing sides and all that anyway. So do well on defense. But I think those are the only badges that we really need for this build. Now for the playmaking, a lot of you guys will really need 1, tight handles, probably 1 being quick first step, but tight handles. Now that we'll be able to, well, we're considered a playmaking shot, but we'll be able to break ankles while also creating space on these step backs and all that stuff. If you don't have these moves already in your arsenal, learn these moves now, okay? Learn those moves because you're a playmaking shot creator. So you would probably need to learn those moves. So space creating is going to be a good one to have. And then we can go up with the floor general. We'll definitely need unpluckable at least on silver. And then handles for days is going to be a great one because I know the stamina in this game. You're going to need that. All right, you're going to need that. When it comes to the rest of our badges, I can probably see you using... It's kind of more like a situational base. So if you're playing with an interior finisher, of course, you're going to have the Lob City Passer. Or if you're playing with spot ups, you're going to have the Dimer. The floor general is going to be nice. It's kind of situational. So as of right now, we could probably go with this. All gold playmaking badges. So we got Dimer, floor general, handles for days, quick first step, space creator, tight handles, unpluckable. Now, if you guys want to use ankle breaker, then go ahead. I did hear that there was supposed to be ankle breaker buff in the next patch. So it's up to you guys. If ankle breaker is working for you right now, by all means, use it. Okay, use it. But for right now, what I'm seeing around in the community is ankle breaker is really underwhelming right now. So we're going to go ahead and skip ankle breaker until that first patch. We're going to see what that first patch talking like though. But these are our playmaking badges. Now into our final badges, which is of course our shooting badges. The most important badges that you gonna need in NBA 2K21 because it's so it's so hard to shoot. All right, so first things first, I would go Hot Zone Hunter is probably one of the most important badges that you're going to find in NBA 2K21. It's just hard because you're not going to want to put anything on Hot Zone Hunter until you have Hot Zones. Do not waste your badges on Hot Zone Hunter if you have no Hot Zones. Like if you start getting Hot Zones and you're like, all right, bet I want to keep those Hot Zones, then start putting some upgrades to the Hot Zone Hunter. We already know range extender is going to be a major key this year. Now, I do have another video for you guys that's just going to be breaking down majority of these shooting badges, but difficult shots by far is one of the most lit badges, especially when it comes to my career. If you really want the most out of your shot or the most out of your shooting badges, difficult shots is one of those badges that's going to help you get all of your upgrades the fastest. I'm just going to let you guys know that now before I drop this video. Difficult shots, pay attention to it, all right? Another great one, of course, we're going to need Deadeye. We will need Catch and Shoot. We'll definitely need Green Machine. What else? Volume Shooter has definitely gotten a great addition to any shooter as of last year. So Volume Shooter this year is going to be very important just because I know it's hard to shoot. It's hard to shoot this year, bro. Let's be honest. It's very difficult. Now, if you are dribbling the ball, I would put a little something on that. I don't feel that you really need corner specialist that much, but if you want to, then please feel free to put something on corner specialist. Like, you know, like corner specialist, you're going to get help from range extender, because range extender is literally everywhere from around the court. So deep mid-range, 3, like range extender is going to help you there. So I feel like you don't need to, but if you want to double down on that, then be my guest. But I'm liking the badges right here. You're definitely going to need that tireless shooter, just because you will be the ball handler and you will need as much stamina as you are going to need, okay? Stamina is a huge deal in NBA 2K21, just like NBA 2K20. Stamina is very important, and if stamina was to ever get in your way, tireless shooter is going to help you, and it's going to take that little fatigue and that little, you know, that little slap on the wrist from dribbling or over dribbling, all right? So these are our badges. I hope you guys use these badges. I know it's going to be a little bit of a grind, but I think that you guys can do it, especially if you want to be legit at this game. There is a skill gap this year. We've been crying for it. They finally gave it to us. So now we just got to adjust, all right? So hopefully you guys are adjusting well, and you guys haven't broken any controllers. If you guys want more tips, tricks, and builds videos from me, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn those notifications on today. Make sure that the bell is actually ringing. If the bell's not ringing, then you're not getting all of the videos that you're going to need to be the greatest NBA 2K21 player in NBA 2K21. All right, I'm just telling you facts. But hit the like button, because it definitely truly helps the channel and also the video grow. And hopefully this may help your friends, your teammates, somebody that you know, all right? But thank you guys so much for watching this video. And until the next one, I will see you guys very soon.